Smuve, it's your dog King Smuve, man. Big 2100. I just hopped out the port with Dirty Glove bastard. You dig? 2100.
Run up the back end, stay with Green Baby, my pack in. Y'all niggas always capping. Ain't no cap in my rap.
All right, today we got King Smuve jumping off the porch with us today.
Smuve, big 2100, man. It's the coolest ever do this move shit ever knew, man. I just hopped out the porch, even though I've been out the porch. Dirty Glove bastard.
Nah, for real, man. It's a pleasure having you here with us today.
I appreciate y'all for having me, bro.
Nah, for sure. So you an Atlanta native, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
What side of the city you from?
I'm from the Westside.
Nah, for
right
sure.
here.
Yes, sir.
Right there.
Yeah.
Literally.
There for real. So what's one thing you feel that you can get in Atlanta that you can't get anywhere else?
Love, motivation. It seems like the whole city pushing you, like the whole run, like 1,000 hands behind you when you doing your. If you got some talent for real and folk really rocking with your shot, you're gonna feel like 1,000 arms pushing you to the finish line down here. That's what I get.
That
it's
real.
A lot of coaching.
Nah, for real.
Sure.
So how would you describe your childhood coming up on the West Side?
The West Side, Atlanta. It's saying you see everything, you do everything. You be around all kind of shit, stuff. You know what I'm saying? You grow up kind of fast if you got family members who can't get jobs, or you come from an area where, you know, people gotta survive their way. You know what I'm saying? When you see that type of lifestyle, it kind of like make you a certain kind of way. You want the exotic stuff. You want, you feel me, the fashion. You want the fad cars. You want the bad money. You want, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in Bankhead Court, so you hear me? I seen a lot. So,
yeah.
For sure.
So when would you say you jumped off the porch?
I had been like 13. I was 13 years old. One time for that boy Blow, Stacy Black, Kokomo, Blendy, D-Rock. Yeah, right there, Paul West.
Nah, for real. So when did you enroll into the Marines?
2008, 2007. I went in 2008.
What motivated you to do so?
Them folks kept telling me I was gonna go to military school when I was in high school. They were like, boy, you can't stay in class. I always getting some kind of fight or something, getting kicked out of school, or like aggravated fight, you know what I'm saying, assault like that. Them folks like, boy, you gotta go put some discipline on you, boy. We finna send you to. And I was like, my mom was in the military, I ain't scared of no. I actually want to put on a uniform, you playing. You hear me? Like, I'm finna do that. You hear me? Let me go do that. You can't punish me with that. You hear me?
Yeah.
Signed up, slick, forgot about it, and there you go. But called me like, boy, Smuve, you got a shipment date. What? Where I'm going? Boot camp. I said, what? Nah.
Crazy.
I was out of there.
How would you describe your experience in the military, though?
Oof. Experience. It was definitely that. That's probably the best way I can put that for you. Like, if you want to go in the military, talk to somebody who was in the military, let them tell you your story. Ask somebody else. Ask somebody else. Ask somebody else. Ask somebody else. Cause everybody's story ain't the same. What you go through, you might not experience what they went through. You see what I'm saying? So, I was in the infantry unit, so I seen some stuff. You feel me? Trained a lot. Hell, it was time to go. I was like, well, I was already crazy, but you see where I come from, nigga, Bankhead to 2100 block, boy.
Yeah.
Going over there, boy, that shit gonna take your mind loose.
Nah, for real.
For sure.
How many years did you do in the military?
I did 4 active, I did 4 inactive, so about 8 of them motherfuckers.
That's hard. So what's your religious beliefs?
On Ifa, the big way. I say, oh, for anybody who see these, anybody who know what this is not a game. This is not a game. I mean, it's a gang of things you need to know about. It's a gang of folks around you, you know what I'm saying? 100 on this side, 100 on that side. Every time we greet each other, we greet our ancestors, you know what I'm saying? I pray to my religion of Ifa. Ifa is the way of life, you know what I'm saying? It take you back to, you know what I mean, one of the first practices before anything else, you feel me? And it teach you how to be connected to some, read up on it, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of them things where you gotta kind of like, in order for you to know about it, you gotta be around, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could talk about it all day long, drive your mind crazy, but come around, you see it, be different.
Nah, for real. What would you say is the biggest life lesson you learned growing up?
Time don't wait on nobody. Like, Mom Duke used to say, if you want something, go out there and get it. If you call me and be like, Mom, I got an idea. I want to do this. You lay the whole plan out where ain't no way I can say no. Do it. I'm with you, you know what I'm saying? So what I figured out was the longer it took for me to make my plan, the longer she gonna be like, nah. You feel what I'm saying? So I just make my plan, I just make it look like something, oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go over here and call these folks, I'm gonna do, you feel what I'm saying? So it kind of like helped me build a structure, like step by step. I know exactly what I need to do if I want to do any kind of business because it kind of put me in the mindset. So time was against me because like, I wanted to graduate, but she didn't, it's something else going on where I gotta do this or, you feel what I'm saying? Like time, yeah. I only got so much time to do it. So with the music, it like, it's now or never.
What would you say is the biggest obstacle you overcome so far in your life?
Juggling them kids with it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a real father figure, like one of the ones that want to be around their kids a lot, who trying to be around them as much as I can type shit, you feel me? So it like, if I can, I'm there. If I can't, then it's like, I gotta do this, but they gotta understand it. If they don't understand it, they're gonna be like, whatever they hear they people talking about or the other folks around saying what they saying, you're gonna be like, my dad ain't making no time for me, or he too busy, or, you know what I'm saying? But if she talk to me and know what's going on, then you understand that they're tracing the goal, and when it's all done, it's gonna be for you and your little sister and everything gonna be straight, you know what I'm saying?
Straight
so
like
it's just
that.
basically like juggling the time with them and it.
No, that's real. So how did you venture into making music?
You know what crazy, man? I ain't even think I would be doing music. Somebody actually looked at me and was like, boy, you look like you do music. I was like, what? Boy, I was standing in boots. Just got out of like this stupid ass, long ass formation motherfucker. He like, boy, you from Atlanta, ain't you? I said, yeah, how you know? He said, I can just tell like, how you carry Atlanta. It's like it's a certain way on you, like your aura say Atlanta type shit, you feel me? I'm like, what that supposed to mean, bro? You feel me? He like, shit, you don't rap? I was like, nah, I ain't never put no rap together in my life, not one time. He like, you ain't never put no poem together? I was like, yeah, a poem. He like, shit, you can rap then. I was like, now I'm in the military, bored in here. Shit, those folks like, bro, we finna go out here and do this. I ain't doing that. Where you at, bro? I'm finna pull up on you and got down and listen to some beats and shit, nigga. That shit fun. But I pulled up, see, what fascinated me from the music was the nigga had a headphone set, and a microphone, and a computer. You feel me? Like, this 2007. You feel me? 8. Headphone set, computer, in a wall locker, shouter. And I'm making songs, and I'm listening to the song, come back out the speaker. I'm like, I ain't never seen this shit before. I seen nigga make beats and stuff, but I ain't never seen nobody record and make a song. You know what I'm saying? Let me figure out, let me use your computer right quick, bro. Figure out, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm in the, look, bro, I swear to God, you got everybody who in my unit, boy, I was in there knocking out beats. I'm talking about making the windows shaking that motherfucker, boy. You hear me? They like, boy, you hard, keep going. And then it was like, everybody who I met, ain't nobody ever said no. They were like, boy, you actually hard. All they gonna take you the right person to hear you, shout. You're gonna be out of here. You know what I'm saying? I was like, don't gas me up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know some, you hear me? And I just put it like that. I just stayed like that. And everybody kept saying, ain't nobody ever told me no, every show I ever did, they were like, boy, you hard. Every song I ever made, they were like, that shit actually kind of hard. You feel me? So, shit, it's the people, bro.
Nah, for real. Who would you list as some of your musical influences?
Atlanta. I ain't saying that in a disrespectful way, AJ. I grew up in the heart of Atlanta. I'm from that era of when, booty shaking music had just started, Freaknik had just started. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people used to stop their cars in the middle of traffic, hop out there, motherfucker, and start dancing in traffic. You know what I'm saying? So, Kilo them, T.I., Jeezy, of course, Andre 3000, Big Boy them, you feel what I'm saying? I used to listen to New York music or up north music, but it wasn't registered to me like how Atlanta music was. It had that little bounce to it or something. Like, it had this little feel that made me want to, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, like, from there, it was just listening to the bars, listening to what they saying, wordplay, how they were doing, how they make this simile, metaphor, how they make paint the picture, you know what I'm saying? Slick Rick actually was that storyteller, you know what I'm saying? I want to emulate people like that.
Straight up. When would you say you started taking music full-time, serious?
2015.
Yeah.
Like 6 years ago. That when, I think my first show came up was Chit Chat. Yep. I was at Chit Chat. I don't remember the promoter, I don't remember, you know what I mean, the DJ, none of that. I just remember the girl called me and she was like, you wanna perform tonight? I was like, yeah. Everybody around me like, boy, you done made all these songs, you record niggas in the city, $10 an hour studio time, one time for the Westside, one time for Southwest, Everybody out there in Law Park, for y'all help me build a name up, you know what I'm saying? That's real. So, see, I was doing all the studio time. Everybody like, boy, you need to get out there and push that shit. Tell everybody you can do this shit, bro, show them. I'm like, yeah, you right. I need to jump out there one time. Said, I got the sauce, I can do this shit. And I jumped out there. And the first show, everybody was like, oh yeah, you hard. And I got addicted to being on stage. So it was like, every show, I'm trying to be there. Like 2015, I'm like, I might have did like 5 shows a week. What you think? Like 5 shows a week, Slug? Like from 2015, I'm setting my own show, calling for, hey boy, I'm finna pull up, finna rock out right quick. I knew all the big people who now, when they were little. Everybody still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just took a little time for me to break through. I had to stay down to it, 5 years, 6 years straight.
Straight up. How did you get your rap name?
Blow Stack. I got that name from the Westside. I was right there in front of Winston Square, and it's another nigga named uncle named Smuve, but he spelled it Smoove. You feel me? And I couldn't use his name because he had a name using some other shit. You know what I'm saying? So he like, boy, your name? Nah, matter of fact, it was his name Eddie. And they would call me Lil Eddie. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, you Lil Smooth, Lil Smooth, Lil Smooth. I was like, I ain't nowhere near that. I'm out here doing what I'm doing, ain't nothing about me smooth, you know what I'm saying? Then Blow, like, you gotta turn into that name. You can make that your name. You can, they don't know that or let that be, you feel me? So I went from rough to smooth. They were like, look smooth, you smooth. And it kind of built up to me. I went from skipping class and drugs and in the street, you know what I'm saying, like that. And he like, but you done really changed up a little bit on me. You went from, you smooth for real. Females and talking on the phone and shit like that. It came like that, you feel me? Came with a whole little smooth man.
How would you describe your sound?
The heart of the slums. The heart of the slums. That's probably like the best way for me to put that. Like everything that the city want to say, people who what we going through for real in the city, I put it in my music. Like the heartbeat of the slum. Like my voice sound raspy in person, but you can't tell on the songs. You feel what I'm saying? I just put the pain in the music, let everybody feel where we come from.
Straight up.
Straight up.
What do you want listeners to take from your music?
That I'm a human being first, shit. Human shit I got. You feel me? I got bills like you got bills. Everybody's a job. Like you gotta take care of your business, you know what I'm saying? Like remember that, no matter how hard a person going, no matter what you see on TV, no matter what you, someone really living like that for real, you know what I'm saying? And if you living like that for real, like you don't gotta explain that to everybody, you don't gotta tell everybody that, you don't gotta portray a certain type of lifestyle for you to see that people know you take you serious, you know what I'm saying?
Straight
So,
up.
shit, just take me serious, just know that this shit really like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm really trying to be on some smooth shit.
Straight up.
You hear me?
You also studied music production in college, right?
Yeah. I did some of that. You know what crazy?
Manny.
It ain't do nothing for me, not a nick thing. That shit ain't teach me nothing, cause I already had music fundamentals in my head. I already know music theory. I had studied that shit like 100,000 hours myself. You feel me? So when the
Crazy.
teacher was talking to a nigga, I play instrument, bro. You feel me? I just look like that, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Straight up.
You hear me?
You a real Westside nigga, man. What do you feel like separates Atlanta artists from one another?
The grind, bro. It's your dedication to your craft that make you different than everybody else. Like, you could decide to be on the first step or you could decide to be on the top step. You feel what I'm saying? If you decide to be on the top step, that means you're gonna have to put some more work in to keep building. If you wanna just make it to the bottom, the first one, you ain't gonna take that much effort, you there. And you settle for it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta remember that everybody sees something out here in Atlanta. When you come down here, it's a lifestyle you wanna try to keep up with. You feel me? Everybody rapping, everybody trapping, everybody doing something. Entrepreneurship, everybody got a business, everybody, you feel what I'm saying? So you gotta keep up with that. When you're trying to keep up with that, it kinda like puts you in the mindset like, once I get there, I'm straight, or do I wanna go harder, you know what I'm saying? And me, I don't see the CLS 250s and 350s. I see Maserati trucks and Bentleys. I'm trying to go farther, you feel what I'm saying?
Straight like that.
So,
What do you feel like separates you from other artists in general?
I think everybody got the same 24 hours in a day, bro. Just what you do with it. I just apply myself different. You feel what I'm saying? I make every step count. I look at shit like chess. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta move 2 steps faster than you. I gotta be a little ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody out here moving like how I'm moving. You feel me? You gotta think like that. You gotta be that nigga. I ain't the two, I'm the one. You feel what I'm saying? If you think like that, then shit, you gonna take a nigga for them to feel like boy, I got this. You got me fucked up.
Yeah.
For him to feel like, shit, I ain't him. You know what I'm saying? Shit, T.I. said, I'm the king of the South. He said, ain't nobody argue with him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody say nothing else about that shit. He just said it. You know what I'm saying? On the Heart of the Slums. King Smuve, 2100.
Straight like that. How would you describe your current thoughts on the rap game?
To each his own. You know what I'm saying? I don't really get into like what people do with their career height. You know what I'm saying? Like it's, look, put it like that, bro. If the next man career don't inspire me to get to what he trying to get to, but I'm doing the same thing, it make me a hater. You feel what I'm saying? Straight up. That's just real, you feel me? So the way I look at it is, every nigga in the artist that got a buzz or a name, boy, you where I'm trying to get to. You feel me? I don't give a damn if I like your music or don't like your music. Shit, you did something that I'm trying to do. Shit, something you might get shown me. You feel me? If nigga could look at shit like that, it'd be a little different. You feel me?
I agree. How would you describe the current music scene in Atlanta right now?
Oh, we poppin'. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's shit around us that going crazy too, but Atlanta, we got the sauce. Like, you gotta get in this pot. If you don't get in this pot right here, when you get out there, if you don't never make it to it, you're not gonna be like Atlanta standards. You get what I'm saying? It's hard to please Atlanta. You feel me? You can't be one of them niggas that just think you finna just come down here and rap. You gonna work like that. You feel me? The old Atlanta, where I come from, you couldn't even just come stand on a nigga block without paying dues or a nigga coming to you like, what going on? What's your name? Where you from, boy? I say, hey, shout out, what happening? Like that. You feel me? Who you is? Who you know? We don't know you. You know what I'm saying? See, the game now is like, everybody know Atlanta got it. If you don't come to Atlanta, then you not gonna have it. You feel me? They just real, like everybody move from out of town to come to Atlanta because they think the music scene in Atlanta is where you have to be. I don't give a damn what you talking about. If you ain't came to Atlanta and got down here and bump shoulder with some of these DJs or some of these clubs, we ain't gonna know you down here like that. It take a long time for a nigga in Atlanta to get on the Atlanta radio station. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be in Atlanta. So we got the South. I feel like Atlanta is it.
Straight up.
For sure.
Speaking of radio stations, you are Battleground's champion on Hot 1079. How'd that come about, man?
Hey, man, listen. Okay. Whole lot of SCM shit. Whole lot of 2100 shit, man. You feel me? Pulu, Black Sea. Man, we been working this shit, boy. You hear me? Everywhere. I don't know a club I ain't been in Atlanta yet. Doing Forrest Gump. I've been on stage running like a motherfucker, like sweat every show. But that's the energy I put into it, cause I want nigga to feel like, oh, I'm dead serious about what he doing. You feel me? So it came about by just doing a whole lot of shows, whole lot of buzzing, you bumping shoulder with the right people, right DJs. They seeing you now in different places and shit. They seeing us, the bud, putting it on one on. You know what I'm saying? Reaching out to them like, what's up? They see me. They know what's going on. Like, what's up?
Straight up.
It's time.
Talk about your new single, Forrest Gump.
All right, so Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump wasn't on track where, you know, everybody was sitting in the house for a long time. We on that pandemic shit, right? After a while, when they finally let us out the house, they start opening up all these ways you can make money. All these ways that, you know, if you was in the streets, you couldn't really, they was trying to take that away from us, kind of like they had them buckle down on Porch and Industrial, they buckle down on MLK. You really couldn't do too much, but we still trying to run up the back end some kind of way, right? So Forrest Gump got a chick, his bitch was Jenny, right? Jenny made that nigga do everything, boy. I'm talking about, I don't give a fuck where he was at. If Jenny was out there, she on the way. You know what I'm saying? So I treat the streets like Jenny, but I got a Mac 10, and the Mac 10 is Jenny. I call her Jenny. You know what I'm saying? Like run, Forrest, run. Like so, it's all subliminal. Like it started with a gun. Me naming the gun Jenny, and then I wanted to be in the street. I'm like, everybody's trying to get their money up. SBA, PPP, whatever. Unemployment, however you run your bag or they would run their bag. I'm like, man, it's time for everybody to put their shoes back on and go back outside. Yeah, I thought about Forrest Gump. That nigga ran from one side to the other side. He was like, what you doing it for? I'm like, shit, just trying to get it. You hear me?
That hard. And you recently just dropped a video for Stuff It.
Yeah, and we shoot the video to remix on that motherfucker Monday Move Tonight.
That's hard.
Yeah, it's Search Key.
Talk to us about your upcoming project, Heart of the Slums.
All right, so I got a couple tracks that I've been holding out on. Probably mostly for timing reasons, you feel me? Just want to make sure the timing right, but now is the time, you feel me? And I know for a fact that everybody think that Smuve just one type of rapper. He could just rap from the trap rap, you feel what I'm saying? I hopped out the poet like that, but I'm an artist, you feel what I'm saying?
What's going on.
I got so much more talent than just rapping, you feel me? So I'm gonna show y'all the other side. I got two sides. You got Smuve, and you got Smuve. Smuve, that nigga that make them females be like, Smuve, that boy there, you know what I'm saying? And Smuve, of course, you know, Smuve, he just that nigga that he street, locks hang down, he don't really, you know what I'm saying, Air Force One, loose, whatever, you feel what I'm saying, with the shit type shit. Smuve, he on the bill, home trying to get to the billboard. Home he pull his hair out, he wear the tailored clothes, he look nice when he go out, you know, that type of shit.
Straight up. Talk to us about your grind as an independent artist.
Boy, man, that shit, man, some work, bro. Everything got love, boy. It's probably been the hardest shit I ever did in my life, but it's so rewarding at the end. You feel me? Night sleeping in your car, goddamn, trying to take a shower over here, goddamn, build up the money to do this so you can get everybody in, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You taking risks for real. And then you finally seeing like you water a seed and that motherfucker grow. Like, it just the time, bro. Everybody kept saying time, your time coming, your time coming. You be like, man, fuck that, I'm hungry now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm starving now. Nigga, I'm in the car now.
Yeah.
You feel me? You're back against the wall, what the hell you gonna do?
All right.
You gonna make something shake, you feel me? You just got, shit was hard, bro.
Straight up. What would you say is the biggest challenge that comes along with being an independent artist?
All right, so where I come from, we don't really be too friendly with new niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know you feel me? If I don't know you, what the fuck? Who is you? You feel me? But because I'm doing music, I can't be like that. I can't be like clutching every time I see somebody run up on me like, Smuve, fuck you know me? Like, I can't be like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, the mindset is had to change. I gotta be more on some grown shit. I gotta remember that these people might know me, they might have heard a song, or they might, you feel what I'm saying? I gotta remember that I could be alert. Ain't no lacking in this shit, but at the same time, I gotta remember that the level of people that I'm reaching right now is gonna be more than just the 2100 block or the west side of Atlanta where people, I know them. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta be willing to let people just be them. Walk up on me, hey, take a picture with it. You know what I'm saying? Without feeling uncomfortable, basically.
Straight up. Are you interested in signing to a major label situation?
I really, it gotta make sense, bro. I think everything doing real good right here where it's at, bro. Like, what's the, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Straight up.
Like, everything good. Like, what's the point? You feel me? I mean, don't get me wrong now. Shit, shit sound good, everything sound right, and the management cool with it, and you know, it's a build for everybody good, then the numbers, it make sense for everybody, then maybe, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta be talking about some good numbers, boy, cause I'm talking about finna rock the world, go crazy, shout it. I'm not playing with these folks.
Straight up.
You gotta be ready for this shit.
What can you tell us about the Smuvement web series, man?
All right, so we shooting a 10-part web series. And so we shot like some, and it was, the idea of it is people following the Smuvement. Like where I come from, a day in the life with Smuve, and like how it really go for real. That boy running jail tell you like, he might call me, Smuve, where you at? I'm just getting up, 12 o'clock. Yeah, meet me in the hood. The whole day, we doing this, we doing that, we doing this, we doing that. We at the studio, we gotta go to the mall, we gotta go to this show, we got this performance, and he just we catching it. Where people don't think that, you know, it's not what it is. It's really bigger than what it is. Like people just ain't really caught on to it yet. When they catch on to it, they be like, well, what this nigga been at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, for real. Cause it ain't one of them things where a nigga ain't gonna blow up. It's definitely that. You watch the Smuvement, you're gonna know that. All right, so it's not a movement, it's a Smuvement. It's my lifestyle every day in the day with Smuve, you know what I'm saying? My brothers, the gang, 2100, the whole SCM, the whole, like, we in strip club, mafia, but we do it all, you feel what I'm saying? So when you catch that, you see that, okay, bro, I want to be a part of what he got going on. If you ain't over here, you gonna want to watch him and see like, bro, really doing what he's saying he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Day in Life with Smuve, 10 series. Be on the way. We got 2 of them out there right now. Type in King Smuve. Smuve, man. Yeah.
What else are you working on right now?
Tour dates. We got tour dates. I've been on drop some freestyles. Content on content on content on content on content on content. Man, I got like 300 songs for real.
Straight up.
All of them ready to go. And I'm talking about they lit. Y'all thought Forrest Gump stuff was hard.
They ain't ready.
They better get ready, boy. It's a tsunami around this motherfucker. Shot. I'm about to splat these folks.
Nah, for sure. Any last words and shout outs?
Man, shout out everybody who supported this shit from the jump. Everybody who told me I can do it. Everybody who told me, nigga, your time coming. Every person that popped up at them shows. Every nigga that stayed in the car, waited till it was time to go home, rode that long ride to drop 7 niggas off. You know what I'm saying? Every nigga that said, bro, Smuve, he go this on this, he go this on that. You know what I'm saying? Every nigga that believed in this shit for real, boy. I believe in y'all, boy. Cause I probably wouldn't even hopped on this porch, coming from that porch, if it wasn't for them pushing me to see that, hey, you can do this shit. And I just wanted to show them that we got it. You feel me? So, shout out SCM, shout out 2100, shout out DPL, shout out my mama, my daddy, shout out my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, regardless of the relationships or the parents and shit like that, shit, I wouldn't be me without them. So, man, we appreciate y'all, man.
Straight up.
Smuve, run up the back end. Stay with Green, baby, my pack in. Y'all niggas always capping. Ain't no cap in my rapping. Stay